If I was a French citizen of the EU with my Burgundy passport and I want to come to the UK, do I walk through, show my passport and get through, or am I going to be questioned? Will I have to have a visa? Will it be much more difficult for me to come here after Brexit, if Labour are in power, which it might well be?
Well, we hope we will be. We're talking about diminishing the bureaucracy, making it more efficient, because that's better for migrants and it's better for business and better for the country as a whole. And the bureaucracy is a real problem, and that's what we reference when we talk about easy movement.
But this is not really what I'm asking. What I'm asking is, what is the difference between the current system, where we are now when it comes to movement from the EU, the rest of the EU to the UK and vice versa, now, and what you would like to see after we leave the EU? I mean, you may well be Home Secretary, so it's not an unfair question to ask you.
When we leave the single market, freedom of movement will fall. What we will put in its place is fair rules and a reasonable management of migration. And part of that will be moving away from the bureaucracy that bedevils the current system.
So it'd be relatively easy for EU citizens to come here after Brexit?
It will be relatively less bureaucratic than some of the proposals the government is making.
OK, very straightforward question. Will they need visas?
We will have to see how this negotiation goes.
I mean, surely you must know the answer to these kind of questions. You could be Home Secretary quite soon, and this will be a very, very early decision for you to take.
We are going to have fair rules and reasonable management. That may involve a visa system, but we have to see how these negotiations the government is undertaking go.
Do you think that the number of people coming here from the EU will go down after Brexit? If you're in power?
Well, I mean, you should talk to British Business and the Health Service, because they're very worried about a collapse in the number of EU migrants coming here. Social care would be in a terrible position. The Health Service, finance, education. So we will be listening, as the government should be listening, to what business and the public sector says about its needs for labour.
And in all those areas that you've listed, do you think we actually need roughly the kind of numbers of people coming here now to carry on, to keep the health service running as it should, to keep all those businesses running as they have been? Do you think we need those people?
At this point, both business and public services like health and education are saying we do indeed need the Eastern European migrants that are coming here.
So we could see actually about the same number of people coming here after Brexit as now, because the economy needs it, in your view?
It's not my view. It's the view. It's the view.
It will be your view if you're Home Secretary.
No, I'm just trying to point out some reality here, and the reality is that business, the CBI, the Institute of Directors, but also health, education and social care, they say that they need these European migrants, and we have to listen to them.